Just so you kind of know what's going on, before the meeting, we will have the swearing in of our newly elected board members, and the judge is here to do that, and so feel free to take pictures and cheer on your team, and then we will get started with the board meeting.
All right.
You're up, sir.
All right, thank you first of all for letting me come do this. This is a real honor. This is the highlight of my job. Not the highlight, but this was one of the highlights. And I sure do appreciate every one of you, and I appreciate our board, our school board, and everything that y'all do for our community. All right, so it's all the same oath. We'll all do it together, okay? The first oath will be the official board of member of County Board of Education. All right, put your left hand on the Bible. Raise your right hand. I state your name.
I, Susan Gibson,
I, Dina Reese,
A citizen of the state of Georgia and being an employee of Catoosa County and the recipient of public funds for services rendered as such employee, do hereby solemnly swear and affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of Georgia. I do further solemnly swear that I will truly and faithfully discharge all the duties required of me by law as a member of the Board of Education of Catoosa County to the best of my ability. I do further swear or affirm that I am not the holder of any unaccounted for public money due this state or any political subdivision or authority thereof, that I am not the holder of any office of trust under the government of the United States, nor of either of the several states, nor of any foreign state, and that I am otherwise qualified to hold said office, according to the Constitution and laws of Georgia, and that I will support the constitutions of the United States and of this state, and that I have met the residency requirements of this office, so help me God.
I do.
I do.
Perfect, all right. Loyalty oath. All right. I state your names.
Susan
Dina
Gibson,
Reese,
A citizen of the state of Georgia and being an employee of Catoosa County and the recipient of public funds for services rendered as such employee, do hereby solemnly swear and affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of Georgia, so help me God.
I do.
Congratulations. Signatures here. Signature there and there.
Thank you. That's yours.
Keep everything.
Yeah, okay. That's okay.
It's actually mine.
That's a good challenge
Six. So anyway, it's got copies of it. There you go. That's right. I got some over at it, and I'll take.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Jeff.
Call to order the Catoosa County Board of Education meeting for January 7th. First thing on our agenda is the election of board and vice chair, board chair and vice chair.
Yes, sir, Mr. Vice Chairman, thank you. Every January, we elect a board chair and a board vice chair for the Board of Education, and it is at this meeting that we do that. So at this time, I would like to open the floor for nominations for the office of board chairperson. Are there any nominations?
Superintendent Nix, I would like to nominate Dave Muller as chair of our board. He has served as vice chair for many years, and he's our senior member of the board.
Member of the board.
Yes, senior member of the board. I think he's done a great job representing us, and I would like to nominate Dave Muller as chair.
Thank you, Ms. Gibson. Are there any other nominations for board chair? Hearing no other, we will close the floor for nominations. All those in favor of Mr. David Muller serving as the chairman of the board, please raise your right hand. Any opposed? No, there are. And it passes unanimous. At this time, I would also like to open the floor for nominations for the office of board vice chairperson. Are there any nominations for this office?
Mr. Superintendent, I'd like to nominate Susan Gibson for vice chair.
Are there any other nominations for vice chair? Hearing no others, we'll close the floor for nominations. All those in favor of Ms. Susan Gibson serving as the vice chairperson, please raise your right hand. Let the record reflect that it is unanimous. And congratulations. It's exciting.
All right. Thank you, Susan. You want to say anything? You ladies first, you know? You good?
No, I just want to thank you for the honor. Thank you for trusting me to back David up. He'll do a great job, and I love Catoosa County School System. I love our kids. I love our staff. I love everything about Catoosa County, so thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, same thing. I appreciate it. Appreciate the vote. Chairman Dyke has set a high standard that we're definitely going to follow, and I just appreciate that confidence to move forward and look forward to working with you guys in this different capacity. So, thank you. Good stuff. All right. Next, we have public participation. Has anybody signed up prior to, at the door? At the door?
I think we do have one. Mr. Chairman, I think Ms. Gwaltney, is that right? Debbie?
Yes.
Come on up here, Ms. Debbie.
Good evening. My name is Debbie Gwaltney. I am a resident of Catoosa County. I'm in District 3, Ms. Reese's district. I no longer have kids in the school district, but I have 4 kids who graduated from Ringgold High School. I was here to talk to you about HB 581, which is the new homestead exemption bill that passed in November. I'm here to urge you to follow the will of not only residents of Georgia, but particularly the residents of Catoosa County. Almost 74% of the residents of Catoosa County voted to opt into this bill, which, as I'm sure you know, will allow for a floating homestead exemption that will limit property tax assessment increases to base year plus the consumer price index. We know that property taxes are an immense burden on many of the residents of Catoosa County. And this is one way that the state government wanted to help limit the impact on our residents. In the past 2 years, you guys have managed to raise our school portion of our property taxes about 48%, which is incredibly taxing, no pun intended, on many, many, many of our residents. And so by opting in, actually, you're already in HB 581. The only thing you would have to do would be to opt out. But by remaining in, with HB 581, you would provide the opportunity to homesteaded residents to maintain control somewhat of their property taxes. And this is something that is definitely needed here in Catoosa County. And again, I urge you to follow the will of the people who in Catoosa County approved this measure by almost 74%. It will not limit your ability to increase your expenditures. What it will do is limit that ability for those homesteaded individuals. It will limit it to the consumer price index, which is a very important thing. It will not limit your ability to raise our millage rates, except for the cap that is already in place of 20 mils. And so you will still maintain flexibility. You still will maintain the local control. And I think it will also show the residents of Catoosa County, if you choose to remain within the bounds of HB 581, that you have heard them, that you realize that people are suffering, that people need property tax relief. And I just would urge you to keep that in mind. And, you know, the voters of Catoosa County are educated people. They know what they have seen before them, and they know what they need, you know, in order to be able to maintain their lives. And you probably have heard many times that, you know, our houses are not your piggy banks, and we wish you to keep that in mind. I know that budgets are important, and all we're asking you to do is to maintain a budget that the residents of Catoosa County can afford to live under. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just to address that real quick, like you said, we're automatically in.
Right.
We have no intentions of taking any further action.
Okay, thank you very much. That's very good to hear.
Thanks for your time.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it. All right. Anybody else?
I think that's it.
All right, inspiration.
Yes, sir. So, a board member purchased a devotional for me, and I read one and I just love this one. I thought I would share it tonight for the inspiration. You've heard the saying, to err is human, and to forgive is divine. Alexander Pope wrote that over 250 years ago. And he was only paraphrasing an ancient common saying during the time of the Romans. Recently, I came across something called Rules for Being Human, and I think several of these are very helpful for all of us to remember. Rule number 1, talk about school, you will learn lessons. Rule number 2, there are no mistakes, only lessons. Number 3, a lesson is repeated until it is learned. Number 4, if you don't learn the lesson, they get harder. And rule number 5, you will know when you have learned that lesson when your actions change. And Norman Cousin talks about failing is simply the price we pay to achieve success. Please stand for the pledge. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next up, we have our recognition.
Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, and I am super excited. Ms. Shaw, where's Carrie? I'm trying to there you are. Come on up here, Carrie. As you guys know, Carrie is a rookie principal over at Graceville. She's been there for about a year now. She's doing a great job. But I'm going to turn this over to you and let you talk about the Golden Apple.
Well, we were presented with a call from News Channel 12, and they do the golden apple teacher. And so one of our parents had written in, and I'm sure I heard afterwards from many of the parents that said, oh, I wish I would have been the one to write in because she's amazing. And so Carolyn Parker, if you'll come on up, Carolyn. Carolyn was presented with the Golden Apple Teacher Award in December, and Carolyn teaches kindergarten at Graceville and has for many years. She came to us from another Catoosa County school, Wood Station, about 15 years ago. Yeah. A hot minute.
Another rookie.
Yeah, another rookie. And she's amazing. She even taught my granddaughter, and she's just a spectacular teacher, and we love her and are so proud of her.
Thank you so much.
Well, we are super proud of you. Would you like to say anything, address the board? How awesome you truly are?
Well, no, not that, but I'm just honored to be in Catoosa County. I started off at Wood Station, and of course now I'm at Graceville. Both schools have just been such a home to me. You know, my boys were raised in, Wood Station, and then went on through Ringgold Middle and Ringgold High School, and we've just always been thrilled with, all the schools that we've been at. And I'm very fortunate to be in Catoosa County. And, we try to tell people all the time, it's the best school, these are the best schools in the county, and I truly feel that way. So I just appreciate the honor. So thank you so
Well, I want
much.
you to know, as a superintendent and for the board, that we know that the teacher makes the difference. They're the most important person in the school system. It's not the superintendent, it's not the principal, it's not the assistant principal, it's the teacher. You make the difference. You are the closest to the kid every day, and that's where the magic happens in that classroom. And we are so proud of you. That is a huge accomplishment. And if you would, everybody, let's just give her a hand because she's so Come on, Carrie, get in here with us. She needs some familiar faces.
That's right.
And she's got that nice sweatshirt on for the picture. I love it. I know, he's been babysitting and You're the boss, girl. Tell us where to go.
Let's have you here.
You got it. I know how to play this game. I've done it.
Okay, so I'm looking right here a little bit so I can see that. And you're good.
Hey, it's you and Dana balancing the Okay, so, okay, yeah.
We're close?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Good job, guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, I know.
Jefferson, yeah.
Like the shoes. Are those new? I love them. They look awesome. We have one more, Mr. Chairman, I'll be excited about. Mr. Will, will you come forward, sir? Mr. McDonald, would you guys come up here and bring your team with you? And I want this team right in front of this board, out here so they can get a great look at you guys. Y'all look amazing. You bring mom and dad. Whoever you want up here, I want them to see these kids though. All right, so that's it. This is who we're talking to, is the board, okay? So I'm going to start with you, Mr. Wynn, and then Mr. McDonald. You can kind of talk a little bit about what this means for your students and your program, and then we'll get a photo of you guys, okay? Everybody good with that? All right. They did wear it.
All-state jazz, they take 19 students in the entire state. This is not 4A or 3A or 6A or 1A. This is 19 students in high school in the entire state of Georgia, 9 through 12. These 7 kids from Catoosa County are over 1/3 of our all-state jazz band. And what makes it even more special is we don't have a curricular jazz program. The Ringo kids come after school. The Heritage kids come before school at 7 a.m. To do jazz, and then they'll sit there and practice it during the day and stuff. They go through a process where they audition at the district level for our district jazz band, and then if they achieve the score high enough, they come in and record at the district site, and we send that recording to the state level, and then there's a judge at the state level that selects the 5 trumpet players in the entire state. We have 3 of them. The 5 saxophone players in the entire state, we have 2 of them. The 4 trombones in the entire state, we have 1 of them. And the 5 rhythm section players, and we have 1 of them. So Catoosa County is represented at every section of our all-state jazz band. And like I said, more than 1/3 of the ensemble is standing right here in front of us. So pretty excited.
Same thing that Mr. Nguyen said. I know. Easy segue into that. We're so proud of these kids, and we couldn't do it without the support of our administration at our schools, our Board of Education, and I think most importantly, our parents. They drive them to all the rehearsals, get them to school early, after school pickup, to all the auditions, and really fund and invest in their passion in what they do. So we're thankful to you. We're thankful to all of our parents for their support in all of our school systems. Really, really grateful for Catoosa County. It's fantastic.
All right, guys, stay up. You got, just go ahead, those, please.
While he's acknowledging our middle school programs, I mean, they do have
Absolutely.
middle school jazz during the day, during some of the flex time. And of course, our elementary school music teachers get these kids started, love the music, and they hand it to us ready to hear that kind of
They
stuff.
get a recorder, I think, when they come out of the crib. I mean, it's like, they're at the house with
I
them.
want to acknowledge Chris Lusk's role in this by getting all the kids to play hot cross buns with.
I love it. And we got something for you guys, and we're so proud of you. I mean, we truly, truly are, guys. This is so significant. And this is the superintendent's medal. It's kind of like the gold medal at the Olympics, but it doesn't cost near as much. But you do get to wear it for graduation, and I know you guys love graduation swag, so I will give these to you. Like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be nice to kind of like a night.
Yeah, that's okay.
Thank you. So proud of you guys. This is a
I do have a
tremendous
question.
honor.
So as a jazz band, Ringgold High School tenor sax mom and percussion mom, I'd like to know what instruments they play.
So right here with you, girl, you're up.
Trombone.
Trombone.
Trumpet.
Tenor sax. Vibes. Trumpet.
Trumpet.
Alto. Sax.
Awesome. Thank you. Good.
Awesome. That's fantastic. Any other questions for the board for this group before we get our picture?
We should brought your instruments.
The chairman asked me, said, we need to hear some music. I said, I don't know, it's kind of small in there, maybe.
I get to hear that joyful noise every.
Y'all are welcome in our band rooms anytime.
I will say, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. I'm also a former recovering band parent.
You never stop.
To the parents out there, it's almost over, trust me. Yeah, we go, and we've been down in Atlanta before and with other school boards, and we sit together with different boards, and they'll ask us, they'll say, oh, where are you guys from? And we'll say, oh, Catoosa County, and they immediately, they say, oh, you guys have all those bands up there. So we are known for our arts throughout the state. We just appreciate the work that you guys are doing, for sure.
I had a call one year from a very lucrative
very wealthy county superintendent who called me one time and asked me, you know what, I've got the best football team in Georgia, but you've got the best bands in Georgia. Can you tell me your secret? I said, no. Absolutely not. Because these are our secrets right here.
All right, guys, come on, let's grab a picture. So come on up here. Guys, I want Mom and Dad to put this all over Facebook tonight and get you guys all the love in the world.
Okay, Jen,
Here's your
Jen
boss.
and lady, you're gonna be kind of in the front, so, okay. You're gonna be the centerpiece here because you're talking.
I can give it to you, that will happen.
Yeah, and yes, and then, and David, and Jerry. And.
No.
Yes. Okay, you are gonna be beside Mr. Jeffers. Okay, and I think you're good here. And, okay, and so you gotta make enough room here to sit.
He's just half the man he used to be.
Okay, right there. And David, I got some. Okay, and.
What color you want?
You're over here. Let's see, I think both of you over here.
Unbalanced. Hey, that's, we got the hair side going right here, guys. You're on one, guys. I'm proud of y'all.
Okay. And I can't see you. And then, okay, yeah, good. No. No, right, no,
Got my window, the door.
not, yeah,
You got
that's perfect.
Good job with the window watching. 1, 2, 3.
I mean, that's perfect. What a great group. Hey, back where you are, parents want pictures. Remember where you were.
Get back on your head.
We're going back where you were because parents want pictures. Okay. Y'all did a great job.
Oh,
Okay.
for parents.
Yes, okay, yep.
Parents.
There you go. Yes, okay. Now go ahead.
Riley, be still. Constant smiles.
That's the only time you'll ever see me smile is in the pictures.
Definitely not. Good, here we go. Thank you, guys. Let's go, guys.
Yeah.
Now, normally, we're about to go into our formal business, so this is a really great time. If you have someplace else, assignments they need to get done, that started on the first week, whatever. This would be we'll all turn our heads and you guys make it slick if that's something you'd like to do. We've had our agendas, we'll just kind of take a look at that real quick. Good. All right, we'll move into our next item, which is information reports.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. The human resources recommendations are on the agenda for your review.
All right, next. Yes, sir. Mr. Chairman, the student services report is also attached. Tell we haven't been in school much. Not much on there. Director Lusk, would you come up, sir? We do have a fun East Blast update, and I can't wait to see it myself because I didn't get to go today.
Yeah. So, pretty exciting day. I think everybody probably had an exciting day at Boynton, but there were 16 classrooms that had a really exciting day at Boynton. So, Becky, our tech guru, was able to go over there today and capture some of our families coming in this morning to our new wing. It was open for business, so very excited about that. Got some first, second, fourth, and fifth grade classes in there, so you can see our students in their new rooms. Teachers have it all decorated. It's like it just happened overnight. That was a lot of work on Thursday, Friday, and over the weekend they came up to make these classes look like they've been lived in for a little while. You can see all the smiles from the students, the families, and of course, our teachers. So that's Mr. O'Keefe's room. I can tell by the National Park signs on the cabinets right there. He's got some earth science stuff going on, but just so many happy, proud, smiling faces this morning, and it was great to see. So Mrs. Scott reported a perfect start this morning, and just everything went really, really well. They've got the awnings up too, just to kind of give you a look from outside with the picnic tables and the playground, and then of course what the addition looks like from that corner of the loop right there.
No splitters.
No, none.
Barnacle.
None.
I mean, it's just remarkable. I can't believe it.
None to report at this time, no
Wow.
sir. So we're very excited about that. But of course, we've got the fence up at the breezeway, and we're working on the window screens to go on there, along with our Salto and all of that. So everybody's very happy, very pleased, and I don't think it could have gone any better this morning. So, and can't wait to get you guys over there, obviously, to walk through it and see it. And we're working, Peggy and I are working with Ms. Scott over there to get a date and a time that works for you guys, and we'll get y'all over there very, very soon so y'all can see it as well. So it's one thing to see the smiles on the pictures, but when y'all can see them firsthand like that, it's going to be awesome. So great day.
Yeah, it looks like it was a good day.
Yeah, it was a great day. So it's almost like the first day of school for these kids.
Really big way.
Yeah, and the families coming in this morning, they allowed them to come in and see it and be a part of it. So it was a great experience, not only for the students and the teachers, but also the families as well.
The kids didn't know they were gonna be in there when they came back, did they?
So they had an idea of, because they did like a big golden ticket ceremony, like a Willy Wonka type thing, and some some teachers were pulling out, oh, I got a ticket. So they were celebrating that, but they really had no idea what it was going to look like, and the second floor, and all these new cubbies, and all the new technology, and just the smell of everything new, and so they couldn't anticipate that. So it was a big deal. Kind of reminded me of walking the LFO kids through the theater for the first
that was
time.
awesome.
Starting to have these special days that when we look back, these are the days that we really remember from the year. So
East Blast at work.
it is, yeah. So thank you guys, and can't wait to get y'all over there.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Thank you.
y'all.
Appreciate it. All right. Moving on to our financial report.
Good evening, Board. For November 2024, general fund balance sheet, total assets, $549,626. Total liabilities, $7,999,962, for the fund balance of -$7,450,336, and a total liabilities and fund balance of $549,626.
Just a reminder, that's with that short-term loan that we paid off right before the holidays that allowed us to continue operations as normal. For the statement of revenues, expenditures, and changes in fund balance, total revenues and other sources, $31,410,335. Total expenditures and other uses, $41,307,122. For that negative fund balance of $7,450,336. For capital projects funds, balance sheet, November 2024, total assets, $4,021,234. Total liabilities, $383,700. Fund balance, $3,637,535 for a total liabilities and fund balance of $4,021,234. On the statement of revenues, expenditures, and changes in fund balance, total revenues and other sources, $5,607,945. Total expenditures and other uses, $13,825,172 for that fund balance of $3,637,535. And then in our debt service funds, balance sheet November 2024, total fund balance and total assets, $7,141,329. And on the statement of revenues, expenditures, and changes in fund balance, total revenues and other sources, $7,103,361. Total expenditures and other uses, $8,830,500. And with that fund balance of $7,141,329. Excuse me, I'm getting over a cold.
Someone have questions on the house? Okay.
And then the third item tonight, we always approve the budget calendar for the upcoming fiscal year in this January meeting. So I've prepared that document for the board to review. There actually are a couple of changes this year because of some new procedures. With House Bill 581, the process of needing to get our budget projected is going to be a little sooner than normal because of, in that April section, April 2025, you see I've marked new there where we've got to determine an estimated rollback millage rate and provide that to the county for them to publish in certain legal documents, which is a new piece of HB 581 that we've got to now do every year. So in order to be able to accurately project that number as best as possible, we'll really need to have a strong projection as best we can by the end of March on employee allotments and our departmental costs. So really everything has just been shifted into that February and March window for it to be finalized. And then April is when we'll provide that projection. And then the normal cadence takes effect after that, where the county will provide us with the tax digest figures in late June, early July.
Do we have anything? Okay. All right. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Action items? To the agenda?
Sir. Mr. Chairman, I do recommend that the board approve action item 1, the human resources recommendations. Action item 2, the minutes from December 10th and December 16th of 24. Action item 3, the November financial report. Number 4, the November East Bloss report. And action item 5, the field trip requests.
We have a motion?
Make a motion.
Any discussion? We've had these for a minute, so. Okay. All those in favor? Passes unanimous. Okay. I'm not aware of, do we have any need for an executive session?
No, sir.
All right. We have a, I'm used to making those.
I was about to move. We don't need to get out.
Do we have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion?
Second. All those in favor? All right. Stand adjourned.